We'll start at 8 p.m. Let everyone come back. And we are just going to follow some of the steps that we have covered from lesson 2 to lesson 6. Okay. Some of them are not all. So we may or may not be able to cover each and every item. Okay. Was it, Justin? You asking something? Something. Translation. Got it right. I got it. You got it right. That answer. Yeah. What were you asking? Last question. Answer for last question. Yes. That was a big question. What? 0. Fail. Repeat class again. Repeat class, no problem. Next year. Repeat what you are problem. What you. Next week. By the way, when is your vacation? December 1? So your week 8, today is week 7. Week 8 is on 7 December. So you have class on 14, right? 14 also, right? Huh? Please check your calendar. Should have on 14, then 21, 28 off, and then 4. 14 is? 14 have. Class here. 14 have. Yeah. You have class here, right? Yes. Yeah. See, 31. Everybody. 14 have. Tutelan the komunikasi teaching specific. things firstly. And we see it. No, I think I can customers. Continue the influencer of the master. That's yeah, but I give up a lot of teaching. With work and study, so much teaching cannot happen. People so hard. They say, they say you. Are back. Who is not here? And who else? So we are just going to go through some of the functions, not all, some. Yeah. Then my suggestion would be just watch the video, and you can again refer to the video during the next week, but it will be a bit challenging. So if you refer to the video and if you also do your test same time, I think you will be lost a little bit. Okay. So watch the video before you come to the class next week and try to do the test by yourself. Okay, that will be the easier option. But of course, I leave it to you all, how you find it convenient, completely up to you. Okay. The marks for the quiz we will discuss on week, now is what, 7, 8, week 9. Okay, after your common test. Okay, today we will focus a little bit on preparing for the next week. Immediately. Can anyone text 2, please? Anyone has his number? 2? 2's number? Anyone has? Text him to come back quickly. Is he coming?
Yes. I say, go feel. Come back. Okay.
Okay, so today we are not going to use the models, previous ones. We are just going to create a new project and we'll start from there. Okay. Don't disturb your previous models. Because today is going to be very fast and it's going to be for your revision. I have recorded the video also on Teams. I think. Yep. Where is he? Never mind, we start first. Okay, so everyone please open. Don't open your previous model, just open the software first. So today we are just going to create a new project and this will be our revision for your common test next week. So we are just going to follow some of these steps that we have covered in the previous classes. Okay, not all the steps, because I don't think we will be able to cover everything within 2 hours. Okay, so just some of the important steps for you to take note so that you are able to do something next week. All right. Yeah, so just open a new project. So as usual, can anyone tell me which template do we choose? Structural. Okay, then click OK, open the structural template. And once it's open, I need everyone to start creating the grid lines already. Okay, this is a revision. One of the first things that we did after doing all these linking and all, we created the grid lines, we levels and placed some columns and so on and so forth. So in your floor plan, either level 1 or level 2, start creating grid lines. Create some of the grid lines like this. Don't worry about the dimensions. If the question asks you for creating grid lines next week, I will give you the dimension. Then you will have to measure the grid lines and then you'll have to draw the dimensions properly. Okay, so just create grid lines. Some of them, not necessary. You can have 2 horizontal, 2 vertical, 5, 3, whatever you want. Okay, then place some columns. Where do I go to place columns? Structure, then column, right? Then I will just select whatever column. Okay, and what do I select to place everything in one go? Add grids, right? So I will select tag on placement as well, and I'll select all these and click on finish. If I go to 3D, my columns will be placed. Okay, so everyone managed to do that? Can anyone tell me what did I do wrong? Alignment or offset? Offset, level, right? Good, remember, okay? So if let's say I did that thing correctly, what I can do is I can right click on it and say select all instances visible in view. Then I will go and change this one to level 2 and change the offset back to 0 and say apply. Then all the columns will be adjusted. Okay. So placement of columns should be height, should be up to level 2. And I want to place at grades. So I just select like this, click on finish, check in 3D, and columns are placed. Okay, so far, I think this one we have done before, so you should be familiar with it. Right? Okay, right? Okay, good. Let's see what else. How do I create column schedule? Go to view, go to schedule, graphical column schedule, something like this. And this will be my level 1 to level 2 column locations. So there are a few changes that we can make inside the schedule, which I will leave to you all to take a look at the video and see how do we make some visual changes inside this particular schedule. Okay. This is our column, right? Yeah. Okay. All right then. How do I create levels? What view should I be in for me to create levels? Elevation view. Okay, so I'll just go to any elevation view, south, for example. Okay, then what I will do is I will go to one, select level, and I'll just give an offset of, let's say, I want to create a level of 3.5 meters. Okay, so select this. This is my level being created. Okay, so far, are you all confused? Is it too fast or how is it? Too fast. But this one we have done before. All these things we have done before. Yeah, I've done it right. So you have to no. So ideal practice would be you just watch the video of the previous class before you come for the next class. Okay, ideal practice. So if you do that, everything will be more seamless for you. Okay. So I think so far, okay, we haven't done much. I just created the grids. You all know how to create grids, right? You all know how to create columns. You know, column schedule. Column, column, then after that, the offsetting of time. No, no, the one you watch video. Column schedule. Yeah. Okay, level. Just now we create level. Okay, so these are the 4-5 commands which we have done so far. Okay. Okay, I mean, let's go around. You all draw your levels and grid lines and columns first. I'll take a look. And I will come back. Grid is there. Yeah, just draw your level columns on that. Oh. Outside.
Is it because you are
level? Huh? Go through the revision. Why you got so many right? They got ask you to the new drawings. This is not new drawings, so so got so many things. So it's same. So you don't know about this one drawing anymore. You don't revisions means we are going to do is your new drawings. So you must do you know how to draw grid lines or the things so like any grid line, just draw some grids. How you draw grid lines, then from the lines, how you begin to do colors. 随便啦，另外grid. What are you trying to do now? What are you trying to do? First? You must draw a grid first. Okay. Yeah, I see. Grid must go before command line now. You can't do anything. Okay. So for another continue. Okay, you draw grid line one and right. So I say I want a grid line. You call pause the distance. You want to maybe a bigger distance of 4,000. 4,000 start. So that okay, but this become of communication. Now it's okay. So for the media, they go on to use the stick line. Also, say stick line means that I can Okay, so maybe 5,000, the number are. Okay, so 5,000.
This one.
Offset from 5,000 or you want to offset 5,000. You know, it's actually 5,000. It is just going the lines. Okay, so I need another click from this side. Oh, because it's off. You know what you get? Because the offset is clear. Because I offset clear now, so it's 0. Okay, this is going now. It's going from here, not here. I can change this to pay. And how we think here, video that. No, see the one. Here, okay. Number.
Okay, so to draw the levels,
Okay, this is going to be. Okay, so how to choose one thing with the structure? How you put the column?
okay, so to draw the level, go to level here. There are a couple of ways to draw the level. One is I will just select it at random over here, something like that. And then I will click on this number, and if I want to change the height, I just press the dimension. Another way to draw level is pick lines, select the offset here, and just select like that. Okay, so there are two or three ways to draw the level. Not two or three, only 2 ways. Okay. All right, then let's see what else. So let's draw some foundation walls. Can we move on? Ready? Well, if you can. Okay. You know your BIM manager, right? He's one of the best BIM manager in Singapore.
I know them for you.
Why you never get him to teach you?
Yes, he at his queue. I at the part-time coffee.
Oh, you never buy coffee, that's why. You get cider. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen really my team manager.
Zaulin, never seen him before.
He work at the rescue, but I work at the site.
I see. Okay. Never mind. Let's move on. So next we'll just add some of these items, not all. We'll add the foundation walls. So for me to add foundation wall, where should I go? And by the way, I haven't created a level for my basement. So I'll do that first. Just create a basement of 4,000. Okay, so I'll just select this. This will be my basement, okay? Right, now I will just go to my level 1. I'll open the 3D view as well so that everything is proper. Okay, so I'm drawing the wall, by the way, a foundation wall, okay? So walls, and let me just select the structural wall. For my foundation, I'm just going to select a generic wall. Okay, so put one of, not this, basic interior, maybe generic. Remember last time I showed you all how to change the structure of the wall. Okay, so there are a few steps that you need to follow here. Remember this dialog box. So you need to duplicate, right? You can change the structure of this by clicking on over here. Assign materials. You all remember all this or not? Okay, so watch the video. One of the potential questions, okay, could be for you to draw a wall from this level to that level, and you need to change the properties of the wall. Yeah, you need, and for you to change the properties of the wall, you need to access this particular dialog box. Okay, so the property of the wall change could be in terms of changing the thickness of the wall and changing the material of the wall. Okay, so there are a few things that you will need to refer to in your first couple of weeks videos in order for you to understand how to do that. Okay, got it? Any questions? Bong shake his head. Why? You remember this window or not? Okay, slowly then. So wall, then, so I'm just selecting this wall 300 mm. Structural wall. Just select, yeah, structural wall 300 mm. Okay. Then last time I showed you all, in order for you to change the properties of the wall, you need to access this window from edit type. Okay. And then you need to duplicate, change this property to, let's say, 400 mm. You know, I'm going to save this as 400 mm. But when I change the name to 400, it doesn't mean the wall has changed to 400. So I need to change the structure of this wall now. So to change the thickness, I will change it over here. At the same time, I'll just go and assign a material. Maybe I'll assign a material concrete, cast in place. What's the typical grade of concrete for foundation wall?
Foundation wall, grade 60.
Grade 60. Okay, cast in place. I'll use 60 here. Okay, so 60 MPa. Okay, concrete. Okay, so cast in place 60 MPa has been assigned. Okay, then okay. And now I'm placing my wall, my foundation wall, but I'm on my level 1. So what should I select here? I'm creating my foundation wall, but I'm creating the wall from level 1. So I should select depth. In this drop down, what should I select? Okay, depth, right? Why is it unconnected? Okay. Oh, well, it's over here. Base constraint. Oh, all my things. Okay, wait. I need to do some adjustment because this has level 8. I'll just change the name of this level first now. I'll call it basement. Oh, shit. Okay, so now I can start creating my levels, my walls already, structural wall. I'll use this. Offset will be 0. Base constraint is basement. Top constraint is up to level 1. And I'll just create the foundation wall, something like this. Here. As you can see in my 3D view, the walls are getting created also. Okay, so that's my foundation wall. Okay. Okay, in the video, you will be able to see further how to create footings, piers, and isolated footings. You need to refer to the video. The process is very similar. Okay. So for creating footings, what should I click? Let's say I just do a wall footing first. Remember all this? So I'm trying to create a footing, a foundation, isolated footing. So for creating isolated footing, I will select this isolated button over here. Remember all this or not? Okay. So for isolated footing, what should I, usually this is created for columns, right? So same thing. The level will be basement and height from level. Yeah, all that is selected fine. I can just select this footing here. Place it. As you can see, the footing has been placed. So all of this you need to refer to the video. That's why video is very, very important. Okay, if you don't refer to the video, sorry, video has my screen. No. No, so you all have checked my videos, right? From previous lessons. Can see audio, video, everything, right? No. She uploaded. Ms. Khan uploaded already.
At the Polyline Mall.
I think on MS Teams. Okay. So I will leave this to you. You will have to figure this out. Anyways, don't need to worry too much. I think you all are getting a little stressed. I'm not going to, be so rude on you all. Give you a difficult question to answer. Okay, let's draw some beams. So how do I draw beam? Okay, then beam. Okay, then I will just select some beam. Beam first. Okay, I'll just select this beam first. Then for me to draw the beam, how do I do that? What do I do? I'll just go to the center of this column, to the center of this column here, right? Then from the center of this column here to the center of another column here. Okay. So my beam is drawn. So can anyone tell me, I'm looking at one solid line over here. If I have to look at my beam in a little bit more detailed manner, how should I do that? Huh? Yeah, so this one is a one solid line. Fine. Yes, fine. Where do I find fine? Okay, good. So this is called detail level. I will change it to fine, and now you can see that the beam is there in a little bit more detailed manner. Okay, very good. Now I don't want to draw the beam from here to here, here to here again. So I will just select the beams that I have drawn using my control key, and I will click on this copy from here to here to here, center. Hey, looks like I made some mistake in copying. Yep. Copy command. Okay, remember copy command, very, very useful command. Select the endpoint to this endpoint, or midpoint, sorry. Then carefully select this particular midpoint here. Okay, now your beams are copied. Why, Bong, what happened? Cannot follow Abang. Hmm.
I already lost already.
Never mind, never mind. You have drawn your grid lines. You have drawn your levels. You have drawn foundation wall. Is okay. Different foundation wall is fine. Now I want you to draw a beam. Okay. So follow the steps. Go to beam. And under structure tab, you'll find beam. Okay, placement level, very important. Placement level is on level 2, right? So just select the midpoint to the midpoint of the next column, okay? At least draw one beam so that you are able to understand what's going on. Don't need to be similar to mine, by the way. You can have any type of configuration of your building. It's okay. Okay, then copy the beams from the midpoint of this column.
To drop the pin again.
Sorry,
To drop the pin again. Oh,
just draw one beam, one beam. Yeah. The levels do I have? Level 2, 6, and 7. Okay. Okay, so far beams, everyone. All right, copyable. Huh? Copy. Yeah. So select control button, and then you select both the whatever beams that you have drawn. Then click on this command called copy. Right. Then you need to select the midpoint of this column to start. So, okay, whenever you are in confusion, right? So I haven't clicked anything. Just look at the bottom left of my screen. What is the software asking me to do? Bottom left of my screen. Move start point. Okay, so I want to enter the start point. So I want to start the copy from here, and I want to copy everything that I have selected from here, and I want to start moving it to this place. So I'll select the midpoint here. Okay, then again, copy, right? So continue, select this point here.
how come all the pin cannot connected?
Connected, it's connected. Wait. Okay, so the representation is like that. But if you look at this one, the representation is like that. The representation is connected. Okay, usually it means connected. You see, this is the midpoint because your column is also of I-beam column, right? Yeah, so you also need to provide certain connections. Yeah, so it's for that purpose. Okay. It doesn't mean that it is not connected. It's connected. Okay, beams fine. Next, what will we do? Yeah, there's also something called beam systems. I think you should be familiar with that as well. Beam system again, you know, just like that, like that, like that. Okay. Okay, beam type, you just select. Just try drawing a beam system. Under the structure tab, there is this command called beam system, right? Okay, select a beam type, whatever beam you want. Okay, and then you can just place the beam system, something like this. Get out of the command. Got it? Beam system?
System ID cannot face
Oh, then probably you have not drawn your beams.
Huh?
You may have not drawn your beams.
or haven't drawn my beam.
Yeah. So if you have not drawn your beams, you may not be able to place it.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, beam system. So you cannot change some of these things. So if let's say after you have drawn your beam system, right? And you wish to hold on, hang already. Okay. So after you have drawn your beam system, so just I will select the beam system first. Then I'll just look at my screen first. So the layout rule I have selected as fixed distance. So when I use fixed distance, you will see that, quite a few number of beam systems are very close to the perimeter beams. So I may not want to do that. I would prefer to have a beam system at equal distance or at maximum spacing. So if I choose the beam system and change the layout rule to maximum spacing and click on apply, you will see that the beams are placed equidistant apart. Same thing I will do for the rest of the beam systems as well. Select the beam systems, maximum spacing. Okay, yeah. So that's how the beam systems could be adjusted immediately. Okay, so far, beams, beam systems, columns, foundation walls, footing, level, and grid. These are the few commands that we have done so far. Okay.
I select only one beam.
Okay, so in order for you to select the beam system, what you can do is you can just slowly hover your mouse and try to find the beam system. Okay, you can also press on tab key. Continue pressing till you are able to select the beam systems. Slowly, don't press so fast. Yeah, so you see, when I hover my mouse, the dotted blue lines are highlighted, which means, and also you will see that my cursor is showing, I'll do it again. So my cursor is showing structural beam system. Once I see that, I can just select on it. And also to double check that what I've selected is correct or not, my properties browser will show the name of the element I've selected. Okay, so there are a few ways to select the thing. Okay, so far? All right.
Normally cannot delete one.
You can, of course, delete and redo it. If you have done it wrong, you can, of course, do it again. Yeah, no problem. Okay. So within 30 minutes, we cover 6 hours worth of lecture. You're very smart. Okay. So perimeter beams, beam systems. Let's draw some floors. Reinforcement is what we covered in the last class, right? I think asking you all to do reinforcement would be a little challenging. I may not ask you to do reinforcement.
Simple.
But if something is easy now, things will be difficult later on. Okay, so be ready for it. So if you want to negotiate with me, do not do rebar in the test next week, then be ready to do a lot more in your final exam. What do you prefer? Choice is yours. Tough choice, huh?
ที่ถูกเทระดับ
What?
ที่ถูกเทระดับ
What's that? What does that mean? Ballot. How many don't want reinforcement next week, but are willing to do a little bit more in the final exam? No one.
ไม่น่าจะออกแน่นะ
Last February.
ไม่น่าแรกของชื่ออาสาของคุณได้เพราะอยู่ตรงไปตรงนี้เพราะ
The same format as next week. Yeah. Final exam will be same format as next week.
ชื่ออาสาโมดูลและของวิกรอง
I'll give you a question paper, and in that question paper, you will be required to model. You'll be required to execute certain commands. So commands could be draw grid, draw level. This is the grid dimension. This is the level 1 to level 2. You'll have to draw that. Then you'll have to draw foundation wall, and some external walls. You'll have to draw beam systems, and you'll have to draw beam. You have to draw footing, foundation, then a few other things that you'll have to draw slab, right? Then for your footings or for your wall, you can draw your rebar. That was my plan. But rebar you all don't want to do, right? Okay, right?
Are you going to provide a simple layout drawing?
No.
Calibration or photo?
No. I'll just provide you question paper and I'll give you the dimensions. So you'll have to follow the dimensions and create whatever profile you all want to create. Okay. So no specific, can just do rectangle like that. You want to do complicated shape, up to you also. Okay. So I'll just provide you a question paper with certain dimensions. Then the profile of the building, I will leave it to you. Okay. The marking will be based on if you are able to execute those commands with accuracy. Okay. If I ask you to draw a grid line, vertical, horizontal, 5 meters apart, and if you are not able to draw 5 meters apart, then of course you have done it wrong, right? So you'll have to be careful to follow the dimensions. Okay. If I don't give you any dimensions, like for example, for rebar, right? I don't ask you to draw a 13 mm or 16 mm rebar. Up to you, but you will have to show me that you have drawn a rebar. Okay, parallel to face and perpendicular to face. Remember? Okay. So anyways, let me think about it. Most probably I'll not ask you to do rebar. Okay, and don't worry about extra work in the final exam.
Can you give us some homework of central that sure. Maybe next week.
Next week? Say again?
Can you come in at least 1 hour?
Next week is Wednesday. I cannot promise if I'm able to come 1 hour earlier, but you all can come. You all can come, watch the video, do the practice. Yeah, you can come and do that. I'll ask Ms. Gunn to help open the class. Ms. Gunn, next week, they all want to come 1 hour earlier. So if you don't mind, can open the class at like 4:30 or 5 p.m.
Yeah, whiskey.
4:30. Yeah. Yeah. Just open for at 4:30 for them. Yeah. Okay, let's draw the.
Keep some pizza then for next week.
I've been dropping hints ever since I came in today. It's up to you to pick up the hints,
Since I got 1 week, I can run.
I've been dropping hints all along. Okay, you all should listen what I'm saying.
Oh, so this one.
Okay, let's draw a slab. How do I draw slab? Okay, then
Slide.
not floor. What do I do? I'm drawing the slab on my level 1 here. Not level 2, my level 1. So what should I select? Floor. Okay. I'll just select the simple floor. What's the thickness? 225. Okay.
Or 200.
Okay, I just select 225 first time, later I'll change. Okay, so next what should I do? I have the 4 walls already. Select wall, pick walls, right? Okay, then to draw the floor, I will select this wall here, this wall here, this one here, this one here. Okay, once all is done, click on check mark. Would you like the walls to attach? Yeah, you can just say attach also is fine. Okay, so now you can see that the floor is drawn, but this one's still empty. This one's still empty, so I need to close this up, right? So in order for me to close that, which level should I work on? I'm trying to close this. I'm trying to draw a slab, foundation slab. So which level should I work on? Basement. Okay. So now what should I select? Structure tab, slab, foundation slab. Okay. All this is done before. Okay. Oh, sorry. Select the outer edge. Remember? Once all is selected, click OK, and your foundation slab is drawn. Looks something like that, but it's okay. Okay, so far, everyone able to draw the slab and foundation slab? Justin? Okay. No? Yeah, okay. Good. So one thing you would have noticed just now, if I'm drawing the slab for the below the foundation, I am going to my structure tab and selecting foundation slab over here. Okay, but if I'm drawing a slab between the floors, then I'm selecting what? Structural floor. Okay, so that's the difference. So if let's say next time I ask you to draw a slab, and if you end up drawing this foundation slab, I will ask you to show me the property. And if the property over here shows foundation slab for the slab between the floors, then of course you have done it wrong. You get what I'm trying to say? So for drawing the floors or the slab between the different floors, you'll have to select structural floor. And for drawing the slab for your foundation, you'll have to select foundation slab. Okay, you understand?
Foundation slab is the level 1 or basic?
What do you think? Foundation slab is where?
Level 1.
Why? Because the foundation is there, support the building. So all of these are based on your construction industry experience also. Okay. No experience. Why no experience?
Well, experience, I don't know how properly.
Same. Don't worry. The same. Okay. Then I think you all have done quite a bit already. Rebar, I'm not going to ask because it's going to take a lot of work. Okay, very simple. I think so far the commands that we have executed, grids, column level, column schedule, foundation, footings, beam systems, and slabs. That's your syllabus. Yep, that's your syllabus, and I'm pretty sure you will take these 2 hours to draw this based on the questions I'm going to prepare. All right, we have 1 more hour. Please practice on your end. I repeat again, your syllabus is to draw grids, levels, columns, column schedules, foundation wall, footings, piers, some of these things, beams and beam systems and perimeter beams, and slabs, both foundation slab and your floor slab. Okay, that's your syllabus. Okay, you practice for 1 more hour doing the exact same thing that I did just now. Go ahead, practice. You can discuss amongst yourself today, but not during the exam. See everything in grade of maths and pen. Start all the way from the beginning if you all want. Close this trial model, start from the very beginning if you want to. Okay. Foundation, why it doesn't have grid line? Okay, let's see why it doesn't have. Why do you think it doesn't have? Should it have? First question, should it have? Because I draw the grid line already. So it should have. That's first question. Second question, it is not showing. So you all remember last time there was this command called VG. I mean, visibility graphics. Okay. So now if I want to hide or unhide a sort of a, whatever it is, object, I can go to the edit visibility graphics. Now, a grid line is what type of object? Is it annotation? Is it BIM model? Is it analytical? What type of object do you think a grid line is? Annotation? Because we just have line, right? Okay, so I'll go to annotation. And what's this called? Grid line.
Yeah.
You managed to get, huh?
Animation view,
Yeah.
complete extension, vertical refine.
So what you need to do is your grid lines should be above and below your bottom level and the topmost level. So if you have a grid line which is not extending that portion, then you will have a little bit of an issue. So all you need to do is go to that elevation level and extend. So now you will see that I have all the grid lines here. So, okay, how do you think you would be able to prevent this kind of an error from happening? Do you think you'll be able to prevent this kind of an error from happening? So you will be able to prevent it before you draw any additional levels. Draw your grid lines.
All the ready and in the map.
Okay, I guess everyone is practicing. Just draw all your levels first. Yeah. I have. You extend. Yeah, you go to your elevation and extend all the way that side also.
Go back to your
Basement.
this one.
Okay. Yeah, I mean so I need to go to my where level 1, right? So if I go to my south elevation, just extend a little beyond. Any elevation you go up, or you go to your other elevation and see if all the things are just yeah, so you need to just figure out from your elevation view. Yeah, for my case, it could be different elevation. For your case, it could be different elevation. Yeah. See, that's why I don't have, because it's hidden here. So to prevent this, it's very important. You need to draw all your levels first before you draw your grid line. Okay? Levels.
Second,
Grid line. Yeah, so I think I need to adjust on multiple elevations. Okay, so that's the whole game. Okay, very simple syllabus for next week. So you see in our thing, I also draw levels first. Then I came to grid lines. Okay. So if I draw my grid lines first, then I draw my level, then the issue of will happen. Start a new project and then start modeling. Yeah, just at the level, then you start drawing your columns and wall and yeah. Universal column. And make sure all of this is correct before you draw the column. See where you're drawing the height, whether it's level 1, level 2. No, you're still think your this thing is still not correct. First. Yes, I say it's that one, sometimes they bring puppy or anything, I can't understand you. Can have fun, but wait, what I brought up, I don't want to stop everyone. How you? Then nothing makes sense. That's what that's all. I don't know. It's all So what you get, yeah, so you have 23 variables. Okay. So
I saw the video before the first week I felt it more exactly. Actually, in the first day I was also exactly do something like that. Please.
I take attendance after a long time. Let's take attendance. Which one? For you? Week one, Chen Lei, right? You're present? Week three also present?
Literally, I applied this, but
What?
I write an email to Mr.
You're right.
Maybe he didn't, he forgot to.
Hmm.
Because that day I have a business trip.
Hmm. Okay. So you come to class?
I already video, see the video.
Okay. Oh, you were there in the video,
Yeah.
MS Teams. Okay, no problem. All right. Today is what, week 7, right? Bong was there, I remember our class. Kenley was also there, I think. Rocky Bull is also there. Stella is not there every week, right? But was there last week. Okay. Mark is there every week. Amanda has not been coming. Okay. Jackson is there also. Justin is there also. Hazli. You were not there last week, right? Every week. Yeah, he is not here for 3 weeks, right? I saw him 1 week. Sangar. Last 2 weeks I never see him, or 3 weeks, is it? This is Miss Gan. Sangar is, I remember seeing him 1 or 2 weeks ago. Jane is also, but last week only you never come, right? You were online last week? Sue is also here.
I also can count assessment.
Yes. But online you will just sit there like this, can't do anything. So you'll have to come to class to learn.
Okay. If Chinese New Year I go back then I online still able to get that.
Yeah, but like what I said, you can't do much. Okay, carry on, guys. Practice, please. Another 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You need to practice so that you can do something next week.
Okay.
Going to pick the one. Draw the balls and slab and everything.
So after the foundation, we're getting all the story slab.
Yeah,
Then after that,
yes. Like,
just we will start, okay, because nothing we will start.
no, you can draw the slab, you know.
You go by.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Even the foundation slab also, right?
Yep. Can, everything can. But the questions could be a little surprising also. Don't worry. I'm not going to make it easy. Okay, but the section, remember, draw a call out. All these can also be part of your questions, you know. Yeah. Draw a section, create sheet. And you can just forward me the Excel. Okay,
What?
okay,
Yeah, you need to. So, this one you want me to copy to do that?
yes, please. Don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you see that.
Yes, thank you very much, Ms. Khan. How's the Excel to me already? Is it? Okay. Oh, I didn't receive. I don't know what. Okay, received. Bong, very good. Rocky Bull, Stella, Uddin. Yes. These are the only few people
Thank you, sir. Who don't have organized as.
demoralized.
Team on the phone.
Yeah, not everyone can get the full marks. They all spend time. Rocky Bull also. Did I mention? Bong, Rocky Bull, Stella, and Uddin.
There is some mask.
Hmm?
I have not. Actually, we don't know can use computer, so.
You can.
I use computer. I use that.
Yeah.
I just say close.
Who say close book? I never say anything.
Can you search about use computer?
I never say anything like that. Don't blame me.
That's very good.
Shall we?
Hey, I see I can see computer, I cannot get one. I think we all use memory now. We didn't use. I can see computer. I use my thing.
Why, Texan? Sophian and Texan, why you all like that?
Because, we know open.
So,
Second chance.
I don't want 540.
I thought you all will do good, you know.
Don't know that.
But Justin, very good. Very good.
My one,
Good, good. Justin, very good.
my,
Justin, you know, he never used anything, by the way. He was just using his memory, right? Yeah. Never used the computer or whatever.
my one pound.
Because I think
Okay, not bad. Okay, good also.
Go also.
Yeah. But these two were supposed to do better. Didn't do good.
because I think
You all better do good in the next class. Lowest in the class. Oh my God.
How is my one?
Yours is the okay, quite good.
Thank you. Quite good.
Quite good.
Quite good.
Not so good, not the best, but quite good.
Because we don't know I use computer,
you are.
so we just memorize that.
You see the pattern. Yes. We all forgot already. I think our career is like nicely, so I know to review.
Yeah, never mind. You all have done very good. But next week you should do better.
Yeah.
Next week I will see some of you will have issues, but for your case, this case, modeling will be better. Okay, so that's how. Okay, you all continue to do, by the way, don't look at me. You are supposed to do your model. Do that now when you're ready.
真到啥了？那看到我们看的
我也不要去看，
就是看到啥？
我去看他讲了可以看了，我问他讲可以看，
那可以吗？
可以啊，我还特地开来看。
So you see, reference level
I saw the Honda the ADV cover
drawing on that.
maybe 80哇，
So your
我们在那里这一个COE 真的要买个球，要高跟球呀。kita ada one for sure the COE that's why 看不见的。哇，都买不起。And you're lucky you buy before the COE, you know, like,
He never got one from that. Select, then select again. Yes, and open so that's it. Yeah.
但是我一个that's all. That is also.我觉得这很多做顾问好。
Yes, you can. Right, those who want to leave, you can leave first. Just watch the videos. Okay, wait, hold on. Don't go first. It's done. So, okay, so next week, I repeat again, your common test, we will start at 7 p.m. But everyone, you please come over here latest by 6:30. Okay? You can come earlier also, 4:30 p.m. Ms. Gan will help to open the class so that you can come over to practice. Another thing, your syllabus for next week will be creating levels, grid lines, columns, column schedule, foundation wall, footings, piers, perimeter beams, beam shed systems, slabs, both foundation and your floor slab. So that will be your syllabus for next week. The process will be something like this. I'm going to print out question papers. Question papers will be given to you. Okay. Your exam will be from 7 to 9. Okay. So between 7 to 9, you are supposed to create your models based on that question paper. Okay. 9 p.m. onwards, I'm going to come to each one of you and I'm going to, ask you to show me how you created or executed a certain command. So for example, if the question is asking you to create a section view of the building, so I'll ask you, show me how you did your section view. Show me how you created your call out view. Okay, so you'll have to show me then and there how exactly you did that. Okay, so every one of you, I'll ask 3 or 4 questions. You'll have to show me how you did that. Okay, if you did that, if you are able to show it to me, good. If not, then okay.
See you next year.
See you next year. Okay, so that's the pattern. So That's how it's going to be. So between 9 to 10, I'm just going to test each one of you individually so that you are able to, show it to me how you have done it. And the seating arrangements will be exactly like what we did. I mean, it's not necessary that if you sat there today, you can sit anywhere, but there has to be a gap of 2 people between each one of you. Okay, so that's how the seating arrangements are going to be. Any questions? Clear? Just watch the videos. I think if you watch the videos, you will be going very far. Okay, you'll be able to do everything. If not, then it's going to be difficult. Okay. All right, so that's all. Those who want to stay back and practice, you can do that up until 10 p.m. today. Else, you can leave early too. See you next week. Good luck. Huh? Do again?
Again, the freeze.
No. Why? We already scored very bad already. I'm disappointed in you.